Experts weigh in on the performance of President Bongbong Marcos as he wraps up his first year in office. Economists warn that the higher minimum wage in Metro Manila and pending wage hikes in provinces could push inflation up. By how much? We'll tell you later on. Detained TV host Aura Briguela gets outpouring support after being arrested over a brawl in Makati City. Supporters of the actress are also questioning the Makati City Police for allegedly using excessive force in her arrest. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos wraps his first year in office with a generally positive consensus from experts from allegedly using excessive force in her. President Bongbong Marcos wraps up his first year in office with generally positive consensus from experts. From University of the Philippines political science professor Jamie Naval, President Marcos deserves a grade of 6.5 to 7.5 for reining in inflation and coming up with an economic dream team. Inflation has since started to slow down this year after hitting records high in 2022.
The economy, in terms of the macro indicators, are quite showing us a comfortable situation. We also witnessed na control naman yung supposedly nakakapag-abag na inflation rate. Pero may mga indicators din dun sa inflation set natin na kailangan din bigyan ng mas masusing pagsusuri at karampatang aksyon.
Meanwhile, political analyst Richard Haydarian praised Marcos's progress in foreign relations. He said the Philippines is now a fairly good spot after the president made efforts to resume ties with traditional allies like the United States.
The president is doubling down on our traditional alliances, but not necessarily wanting to still burn the bridges with China. In terms of foreign policy, he has put the Philippines on a better footing. In fact, it has put the Philippines on a strategic sweet spot. Because when it comes to EDCA, we can still configure it to make sure it's not too aggressive towards China, but it's strong enough to make sure the Philippines has some bargaining chip and some sort of negotiating leverage.
Political strategist Ronald Llamas is giving Marcos Jr. an 8/10 grade. He says that while PBBM's trips abroad proved to be successful in rebranding the Marcos name, there are still problems on the domestic front that need to be addressed.
Kahit maganda yung kanyang mga biyahe abroad in terms of rebranding, may mga naging problema pa rin. Katulad nung patuloy na pagkakakulong kay Laila de Lima, no? Ito ay tingin ko makakaapekto do sa ating negosasyon sa Europa at saka sa Amerika.
The recently approved wage hike in Metro Manila and pending wage hike petitions in provinces could fuel inflation. The NCR Regional Wage Board recently approved a 40 peso increase for minimum wage earners, which will be effective starting July 16. According to some economists, the impact on annual inflation could be as high as 0.6 percentage points. Inflation has been on a downtrend this year, but economists still warn about upside risks from other factors like higher transport costs and power rates. Now, year-to-date inflation remains elevated at 7.5%, still way above government target.
Our estimate right now is that it will impact around 0.3 to 0.4 percentage point of annual inflation, which will be felt likely in the last quarter of 2023 and in 2024.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Friends and co-workers of TV host Aura Briguela came to her defense after she got arrested for figuring in a brawl in Poblacion, Makati. Messages of support for Aura flooded social media, some of them denouncing the Makati police alleged manhandling of the former child star. They insist that Aura did not start the fight and was only defending her friends from alleged harassment. The LGBT rights group Bahaghari also condemned the arrest, which they said appeared to be discriminatory.
Nakakapanlimo na sa lahat ng taong involved sa conflict, si Aura lang yung pinusasan at napaka-brutal pa ng pagmamanhandle sa kanya. Hindi naman po siya nag-resist. Sinampahan pa siya ng mga kaso na resisting arrest daw and obstruction ng hustisya. Hindi po katanggap-tanggap yun.
Meanwhile, according to their initial investigation, the Makati police said it was Aura that likely instigated the fight. They also insist that the TV host had been aggressive towards the police. The Makati PNP said they will look into claims that Aura's group has been harassed leading to the brawl.
Salita silang salita, malalakas na salita, and then minumura na yung kapulisan natin kung ano-anong mga hindi magandang salita.
Meanwhile, one lawyer is raising concern over supposed irregularities in Aura's detainment. The celebrity host is still in police custody after failing to post bail. The Makati police said that Aura already underwent inquest proceedings. However, they told Inquirer that Aura's camp could post bail next week once her case gets raffled. Attorney Lorna Kapunan told Frontline tonight that in Aura's case, bail is a matter of right and that there shouldn't be a need for a bail hearing. Kapunan added that the police should have arrested everyone involved in the brawl.
It's a matter nga of evidence, kasi nandiyan naman yung CCTV. Dapat sila na-aresto kung talagang public order at public peace ang trabaho ng police na yan. Since they could not have determined at that point in time, sana inaresto lahat. Secondly, yung sinasabi nilang maghihintay pa ng bail hearing, mali yun, because under the law, it is a constitutional right to have bail as a matter of right.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.